Okay, so welcome to Devil Nation and Tarot. My name is Psychic Seer C. That's my name here on this channel. So I'm going to answer the question: are you experiencing spiritual warfare? I know we always hear that. People are saying there's spiritual warfare going on. Are you actually? Is it affecting you? That's what we're going to see. Are you experiencing spiritual warfare? Are you in the midst of the spiritual warfare? Okay? So you're going to have three piles to choose from. The first pile is, just keep wanting to come up. Let me clear my energy because I just did a reading and I see the same cards coming up. And I'm just like, why? But it may just be okay. So I'm going to ask for the energy to be cleared from the previous reading. And if it comes out again, I'm going to accept it, of course, because it is what it is, right? So we're asking, are you experiencing spiritual warfare? Are you in the midst of a spiritual warfare? You have the Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Are you experiencing? And you have the Threshold. Okay, it's getting good. This is from our Kuan Yin deck. This is the goddess of compassion. She is also known as the moon goddess. Are you experiencing the nectar of the lotus? Okay. So, yeah, let's get to the meat of this. Oh, let me go get something. 1 second. Okay. All right, so here we are. Okay, so the question is, are you experiencing spiritual warfare? Are you actually in the midst of this? That's what we want to know. And once we know if you are, we want to know, how is it affecting you? So, three piles to choose from. Channel, Divination, and Tarot. My name is Psychic Seer C. And that is the question I'm asking. Are you in the midst of spiritual warfare? We're going to start with pile 1, 318. So, pile 1, are you in the midst of spiritual warfare? Are you even a part, do you have a dog in this fight, basically? And I'm getting a maybe not. You may not be in this with this King of Swords in reverse, okay? So, the King of Swords in reverse is seen as somebody who is seen as someone who lacks morals, irrational, and they abuse their power. So, you're not in the spiritual warfare, but maybe you have the power to affect it, and therefore you want to get involved. Okay? What is the root of all evil? I say it's sex, money, and power. Basically. Maybe not. Why are you not involved in spiritual warfare? I just heard something like you're not a key player. You have the Eight of Wands. And you have the Ace of Cups. So, The Eight of Wands talks about, from my ancestral path tarot, it talks about being held captive by, excuse me. Eight of swiftness, speed, skills, racing against danger, swift resolution of a situation or problem. And then you have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Why are you not involved? The clarity of the liquid is the cup may illuminate an answer to a problem muddied by emotional turmoil. Light is shed in the dark corners to reveal simple solutions to complex. Why are you not involved in this? Because you're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem. That's why. Ace of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that lacks morals. This is someone who is irrational. This is someone who abuses their power. Spiritual warfare is normally having to do with major energies going up against other major forces. You are a part of the problem with your actions. That's what I see here. This says Princess of Autumn Harvest. The Princess of Autumn Harvest gives gifts of bounty and blessing for efforts and actions of the past. It is time when the fruit of your labors is ripe for the picking. A beautiful blessing is on its way to you now. With gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. You are not a part of the spiritual warfare, but yeah, you're not a part of it. And with this Ace of Cups, clarify this card, because I don't understand. Clarify this blessing. What's the blessing? The King of Cups. You're going to transform. You're going to transform. Are you a part of the spiritual warfare? No, you're part of the problem. But you're going to transform. This is not your fight. That's what I'm trying to say. This is not your fight. This is not your fight. Are you a part of the spiritual warfare? No. And right now, you're not even in the right energy to actually take part of this. This is not your fight. Your blessing is the fact that you are not going to have to be in this fight, and that you can transform. You'll be able to transform. You'll be able to come out of this a different person. That's what I see with this. Because it says you're going to be blessed. And I can't take that away from you. If you're going to be blessed, you're going to be blessed. My personal opinion about your morals and don't have anything to do with me. It says, the clarity of the liquid illuminates muddy waters. You don't see clearly. You don't see. This is supposed to give clear insight of what to do in a very difficult situation, and you just don't have the foresight because the energy that you're in right now. You're in a King of Swords energy right now. You need to do shadow work and stuff. But in the end, you're still a king. You're just going to transform. This is going to help you transform into a better king, a more compassionate one, a more loving one, instead of a harsh and someone doing things just to benefit themselves and not really caring. So, no, you're not in the spiritual warfare. You are actually a part of the problem. You're one of the reasons. Your actions, the things that you've done, has caused this. But it's going to be handled swiftly. It's going to be swiftly handled. And you're going to transform as a result. And you're going to be blessed. Bring gifts of bounty and blessings for efforts and actions of the past. This is good karma. You're going to get good karma from the past. Because in the past, you were a better person than you are currently right now. And because of that, be open to receive it, knowing that it is justly deserved, regardless of the energy you are in right now. What do they say? Sometimes good people do bad things. But that doesn't mean that you're not blessed. It doesn't mean that you can't be blessed. So, are you going through spiritual warfare? No. It seems like you're part of the problem. But that problem is about to be swiftly handled and brought under control. And as a result, because you don't have the foresight, you don't have the spiritual knowledge, you don't have the gift, that sword you got is mucky. You're not seeing this clearly. So, but you're going to transform into this as a result of this spiritual warfare. If that makes sense. Of course, take what resonates, okay? What is your advice? Besides this, let's ask the keepers of the light. What is your advice? Be one with the earth. The King of Cups is one with the earth. You see this? He has his foot on solid ground, but he also has his toe pointing towards the water. He dips his toes in just to make sure he is in tune with what's going on. What's your advice? Yeah, you're on your divine path. Dharma unfolding. Remember that you are on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. You deserve to be happy. But you're transforming. So, are you in the spiritual warfare? No. You're one of the problems. But it's about to get handled. So, and you will transform as a result. So, let's go to Pile 2, which is 1442, the threshold. At the threshold you stand. Before you lies a way, a being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment, peace, and unconditional love. You are coming home to love. Yes. You are in. You are a soldier. I don't even listen. I don't even have to pull a card, but I'm gonna pull a card just so you know that yes, you are in spiritual warfare. You are one of the people at the forefront. Um, you have the hermit. You are the person that has the knowledge and the foresight. You're keeping that star in a cage, and you're using it to light the way. You're taking the knowledge that you had in the cave and you are bringing it out to the forefront. And if that's not enough, you got the Two of Cups. Do you see this? Do you see the wings with the lion and the snake? You was born to do this. You came from two divine entities. You were birthed into this. You came as the hermit. Yes, you came for this one particular event. You are at the threshold. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. You're helping everyone pass the karmic veil. Have you heard that the veil is being lifted? You are one of them, my friend. You are the ones that are ushering in this change. And the card just said. So I guess my question to you is, what do you need to know? What do you need to know as you go through this? What do you need to know? You hear the church bells? You either married into it, you was born into it, you are going to marry someone who is like-minded. You're both a part of the same, or you're a complete whole of self. This reminds me of the Anunnaki. This is screaming Anunnaki. This is screaming Anunnaki of both sides. The ones that rule with the eagle head and the one that rules with the snake. You're a beautiful blend of both. You have the warrior spirit along with the knowledge of how, knowledge is power, right? And then you have you can go to war, but you can also be intelligent and strategic, and you're all about humanity, male and female. You're a nice blend, right? You're in harmony. So what do you want me to tell this person? You got pray. Like even if you didn't want to be in this, you're in it. See this? Pray. They're coming after you whether you want to be in it or not. It don't even matter. I think you know that already. Like you're like, yeah, my life story. You know what I mean? But with 31, what do you need to know? You are able to make a stand. You are strong, clever, and powerful. It is time to stand up to a bully or to one who wishes to blame you for their own bad behavior. You did not attract the circumstances you find yourself within. You have a great deal of power than they wish you have. That's one thing you need to be aware of. And then you need to remember this. There are lies and manipulation taking place to make you accept circumstances. you can change this and say clearly, no, and this is not right, and it is not for me. So don't feel that you must stay working with this card. It says, do not allow yourself to be prey to anybody's hunger. Do not refuse to help yourself or fall into patterns of victimhood. Take good advice, demand what is yours by rights, and including innocence. And be strong in the face of the one who would devour you. You cannot always win, but the greatest battle you face at present is the one within you that says, I give up. Nothing ever goes my way. It can, it will, and when you believe, you are worth fighting for. So, are you in the midst of spiritual warfare? Absolutely. You are the prey. You are the prey. But you wasn't sworn into this. You was born into this. Did you hear what I said? You wasn't sworn into this, honey. You was born into this. You're at the threshold. You stand. Before you lies a way of being that is beyond fear. It is a sacred passing through a karmic veil into a new life of empowerment and peace and unconditional love. You are coming home to love. So that's what you need to know. Yes. Even if you didn't want to be in this, they've been looking for you. They've been looking at your birth certificate. They've been looking at your natal chart. They've been looking you up like, I don't know. They've been digging through your whole life. They've been watching you your whole life for this time. So, yes. Anything else? What do you need to know? I think it's only fair to let you know who stands with you. Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Okay. So, yeah, you wasn't sworn into this. You was born into this. It's in your genetic, honey. It's in your DNA. It's in your DNA. It's what it is. So, be at peace. Be aware. Be the hermit. Bring the light to the world. You're empowered. You're at peace. And you are loved unconditionally. The devils are alive. Okay? So, let's go on. Last pile. So, you have Nectar of the Lotus. Your devotion is helping others. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nourish many souls. You are full, well, and vital. You are able to nourish others. You are guided to receive your feels now for your own benefit and the benefit of all. Okay, I don't know. from this card. So I'm going to have to pull cards. I don't know if you're in this or not. Are you experiencing spiritual warfare? Are you in spiritual warfare right now? What is going on? What do you want to say? Yes or no? Seven of Cups in reverse. Something in my head is saying yes, but yes, Empress. You don't have a choice. You have to be in this. You have the clarity. You have the clarity. This is confusion. This is knowing what the heck is going on. You know what's going on. You have to. You have to be in this. You're the Empress. The Empress. You're Mother Earth. You're the divine feminine. You're the representative of the universe in a physical sense. To me, the high priestess is the representative of the universe in a psychological, a spiritual sense. But on a physical plane, you lead the charge. Why? Because the spiritual warfare is the fight for humanity. Right? It's a fight for humanity. And who loves the earth the most? Than the Empress. She is the divine feminine. She gives birth. The earth gives birth. The earth is feminine. The energies is like what initiates the egg. But the egg can't grow without a safe place. The womb. So, absolutely, you don't have a choice. I don't even think you would need one. Like, you was born. You, you, you know, it's, I don't even know how to say this. You would go to the extreme for this earth. You will go to extreme. Because temperance, we're out of balance. This earth is out of balance. So, are you experiencing spiritual warfare? Absolutely. It's almost like a personal assault to you. It's a personal assault to you. You're Mother Earth. It's an assault to the an insult, not an assault and insult to the divine feminine. The real divine feminine. Not the spell that was casted and the veil that was created to switch roles. But the true divine feminine that is female versus a distorted divine feminine in a male. So, absolutely. That's what it is. Things have gone to extremes. These angels are upside down. The Nephilim has came in. The Ajiji and Ananas, cohorts and supporters have bamboozled the whole earth. And you know. You know it. You know it. So, yeah, you are in it. And you're matching energies. That's what it looks like. What is your advice, though? Nobility, honor, high standards, idealistic. 42. There's a reason why you have a crown on your head. Don't ever forget. So let's look at this. Never forget where you come from. Never forget who you are. Never forget the standard. This is a wonderful opportunity to be the very best you can, which in turn will shift your vibration and attract wonderful new opportunities with honorable people to you. Here's the curse. If you deny the nobility within you, it will become easy to go for the lowest option again and again. This will sully your soul. With this card's presence, you are asked to tune into the part of yourself that some of you call the highest self. You are being asked to do the right thing and do the best thing, even if it is not the most advantageous thing or easiest thing. You are also being asked for a time to be of service and assistance for others and to give. Because that's what Mother Earth does. Mother Earth gives. When it rains, unless you truly messed up, right? Like some people, I ain't even going to go there. But I'm just going to say this. Why is it the weather is so beautiful and so nice in certain places, and it is so just hellish in others? Why is that? You know, even though we may forget, this earth is very old, and it does not forget what has been done to it or the people that existed there. And if man doesn't bring about justice, the universe will. I just saw 3333. If man does not bring about justice, don't worry, the universe will. It always does. It's a balance. It has to be a balance. That's the only way we can exist. It has to balance itself out. There is no other planet to go to. This might as well be Narubu or Nirabu or wherever they call that place that they're saying the Anunnaki came from. They didn't come from anywhere. They were. This is it. There is nowhere else to go. There is no other inhabitable place but here. Do you think that Mother Earth, the Empress, is going to let this slide and let things go to SHIT? No. So just remember, keep your standards high. Keep your standards high. I know it's difficult. It's very hard. But let's see. Your card said nectar of the lotus. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the heart chakras of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allow you to nourish many souls. If you are in a drought, if you're not getting what you need, remember that you are the Empress, and you want to ask yourself, are you giving back to those that you can give back to? Are you giving back, and how are you giving back? Are you giving, well, I know you're not giving chaos because you're in the upright. Give to the earth. Give to the earth, give to the people, have plants, put bird food out, give to kids, just give to people. Give to people, give to the earth, give to your, if you're, let's see, if you're an influencer, do things for free, give. You need to give. You are the Empress. Because when you help others, you are helped. If you don't help others, that is your power. That's your power. You are an Empress. You are constantly watched by the Divine Mother. You just need to give. Don't focus on what you can get. This is not the time to be a King of Pentacles. You need to be an Empress. You need to sit on your throne and you need to give freely. You are not a Divine Masculine. You're not a Divine Masculine. If you are feminine, you're the High Priestess. You need to be that Divine Feminine. That is what I'm telling you. So, what does that mean? Whoever gets this message, you're the Divine Feminine. You're not a Divine Masculine. You need to be the Divine Feminine. Let me see. Whoever sees this reading, I am letting them know that they are Divine Feminine. And that's the energy that they should be sitting in. This means yes. For example, I'm not a Divine Masculine. I'm not a Divine Masculine. I'm a Divine Feminine. So you need to step into that Empress energy, that Divine Feminine energy, and that will help everyone. Because that's your gift. That's your power. That's your power. Your power is that. It is not the Divine Masculine. So if you're assuming that role and you're thinking that's what you are, I'm here to tell you that you're not that. If you pick this reading, okay? So, because as a Divine Feminine, you are Empress, you help others. And when you help others, the Divine Mother is so sweet to you. The Divine Mother is so good to you. because you are a representative. You are the representative. You're supposed to be in that beautiful, sweet energy. You're supposed to be giving and loving and beautiful to see. You're supposed to be nurturing and warm. But, you know, nobility, right? Let's not forget this. Nobility. High standards. Honor. The ideal. So, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Don't deny yourself of that. Because it's when you lower your standards, it becomes easier and easier. And this actually affects your soul. Okay? So we're not even talking about what you look like. We're talking about your soul, because you're a divine feminine. So, yeah. You need to stay in tune with your highest self and be of service. That's what I got for you. So, yeah. Are you in spiritual warfare? Heck yeah, you are. You're the representative. Yes. If the divine mother is the CEO, you're the president. Nothing moves without you, my love. Unless you haven't been giving, right? If you haven't been giving, when I say give is very subjective, because you can only give what you have. So whatever you have that you can give freely, that's what you want to give. Give your time, give your money, give your possessions, give your wisdom, give your kindness, give your love, but have standards, right? Everybody does not deserve your time, your love, your anything. You don't want to contaminate your soul, do you? No, you're divine feminine. So, yeah, that's all. Yes, you're in the forefront. You already know that. You already know. I know you know. So, anyway, all is good. You're a high priestess, so you already know that. Some of us had to figure this out with lessons. But you, my friend, already know this. Just don't forget, as you give, the more you give, you will be blessed. Don't think that they need to bless you. It will come. If it doesn't come, you need to ask yourself what's going on. What's really going on? Are you doing stuff saying you're giving, but really you're expecting something in return, and when you don't give it, your energy changes? You know what I mean? Are you really giving because you want to, or are you giving because you expect something in return, and then when you don't get it, you get pissed off? That's a lesson. That's letting you know that you're not really doing it because you want to. You're doing it because you want something. Your giving has strings attached. There are some things you're going to do for a fair exchange, like money, right? Like a job, a career. But there are other things that you do for your soul It's your soul's duty to do these things. And that's what you need to give freely. I'm not talking about go to your job and expect do things free because it's a job, it's a career. It's a fair exchange, right? It's an exchange of goods and services. That's how we make money, that's how we pay our bills. But there is a side where you do things freely. It's for the soul, it's for humanity, it's for the universe. It's for those that cannot get this easily and readily. And it's providing a service for free. And in the end, you are compensated, according to this card, by the Divine Mother. Because you are a representative of the Divine Mother. So, some things will be about money, and that's true. So you need to, I guess, figure out what you're going to do for free, and then what things are you going to do to get paid for, and not mix them. Okay? Other than that, if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification. When I go live, I do free readings. Also, I just want to let you know, you can always thank me by Super Chat. Not required, but always appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. Take care.